Will I win? Alright, so we're starting off, and let's see what we have here. So we have Battlecry and Reborn. I'm thinking that I'll go Reborn, because if I go Battlecry, I probably run the Beast Tribe, but I haven't been having much luck lately running Beasts. So let's go with Reborn. Let's see who exactly we're up against. Okay, so we are up against, for now, the person who can lower the tavern upgrade cost for every 3 elementals they get, and I don't think we're going to have to deal with that this early in the game. So let's go ahead, buy this, get a free refresh, and let's finish off this recruitment phase by giving Reborn to our minion. Yeah, I think this will be pretty good. Now let's see what we're up against. And okay, so we're fighting this Murloc, and I think with our Reborn we should be perfectly fine and take no damage. And yes, I was right, so that's perfect. Okay, so now the second recruitment phase, and hopefully we could pull something pretty good. So looking at the 3 minions that we have been offered, none of them are elementals, and I did say that we're going to run purely elementals this game. So I think I'm just going to upgrade the taverns here and give Reborn to my minion, and hopefully we won't take too much damage in this next battle. So let's see what we're going up against. And it seems like our opponent is running Murlocs and maybe mechs later game, which is a pretty good early game build, I think. But I've never really found success in the later games with Murlocs, but that just might be me. Okay, so now let's see what we have. Perfect, we have 2 elementals here already. Party Elemental and Spell Elemental. This will be really good in powering up our minions right now. So let's go ahead and sell our first elemental so that we could buy the Spell Elemental. And let's go ahead and finish off our recruitment phase by giving our Spell Elemental here Reborn. Okay, it appears that I did not need to put in that much effort because we are going against an AFK this battle. So we are back to the recruitment tavern, and let's see what we get now. And already we have another party elemental here, which is perfect, because if we get one more party elemental we can get a golden minion, and I believe that that is our taunt, which is perfect. So I went ahead and sold the Cell Elemental so that I could ensure the buffs would go to the Magma Elemental. I believe that's what it's called. And yeah, so let's go ahead and give our highest damage card Reborn. And let's reorganize our party so that the taunt is at the very end to conserve our fighting force. So let's see who our next opponent is. And it seems like this guy is trying to run Divine Shield with the mech powering up the people with Divine Shield, but I don't think this will work late game. So either this guy will change his team composition by the later stages of this game, or he's just going to drop out. But we'll see what happens. Although we did lose this battle against him. And unfortunately, we were not very lucky with our first minions presented to us in this tavern, so let's go ahead and refresh, and hopefully we could pull another elemental, which would bolster our forces quite a bit. And I don't think we're going to be very lucky with our refreshes, so let's go ahead and upgrade our taverns here in preparation of our next recruitment phase, and hopefully we could make our way through this next battle. And I'm gonna go ahead and put Reborn on our taunt minion so that we could preserve our fighting forces hopefully a bit more in this next battle. And we are going against a person who is running Murloc, Elementals, Beasts, and Mech at the same time, so this is like a mixed minion group. I'm not sure what this person's plan is for the future recruitment phases, but for now, he or she has the upper hand and has won this battle. But I am pretty confident that we will win this war, especially since we have the Arcane Assistant as our first minions presented to us, in addition to Crowd Favorite, which will double our battle cry from the Arcane Assistant. So let's go ahead and refresh the page and see what we get. And okay, so we do want the Magma Elemental on the left, so let's go ahead and play our Arcane Assistant for now, freeze the board, and give Reborn to one of our minions. But on second thought, I think I could sell this Water Droplet and Arcane Assistant to go ahead and purchase the minion whose name is Molten Rock, not Magma Elemental. And let's go ahead and give Reborn to our higher damage taunt. And I think we're going to be pretty good for this next battle phase, which I again did not need to worry about because we are going up against the AFK, which is quite convenient. So I guess we just get another free recruitment phase. So let's see what we get, and we were very lucky. The first minions presented to us was a Crackling Cyclone and a Stasis Elemental, which we can use to power up our minions quite easily. So let's go ahead and sell our Stasis Elemental to buy the Cell Elemental, and use the Cell Elemental to continue powering up our Elementals. I think we're going to be pretty solid for this next battle. And since we have extra gold, let's go ahead and refresh the tavern and see if we could get another Elemental to lock in, and yes we did. Next round we'll definitely be able to get a golden minion, and let's go ahead and give Reborn to our Crackling Cyclone. Well, on second thought, let's go ahead and give it to our Taunt instead. And our next opponent seems to be running mechs, beasts, and elementals at the same time, as well as a demon. So this guy has mixed minions, and I think that I should win this. Maybe? Yes. Barely. With our Reborn Taunt minion, we have won this battle, so that's pretty good. And now is our recruitment phase. Let's go ahead and get this Molten Rock and get our gold minion. I'm going to go ahead and upgrade the Tavern tier so that our free minion is from Tavern tier 5. And that's beautiful. That is so beautiful. The Gentle Genie. Or we could get the Panda. It's a tough choice. It's a very tough choice. But I think I'm going to go with the Gentle Genie, because it will allow us to power up our minions that we currently have. It's a really tough choice here. But ultimately, I'm going to choose the Gentle Genie so that we can get more and more elementals. Now let's go ahead and use our refreshes to burn our remaining coins so that we can get a favorable and perfect. This is perfect. So let's go ahead and freeze that and give Reborn to our Taunt again. Actually, I probably should have given it to our Gentle Jin. Oh well, it's too late. And it seems like we're going against the Pyramid Dude again, who's running elementals with the Taunt Divine Shield character. But I think I'm going to win this battle easily. And yes, we did. That's pretty beautiful. Alright. That's 18 damage. I think that takes him out of the game. Oh wait, actually no. He's still alive. Okay, so let's go ahead. Make sure to give our Gentle Jin the Reborn. And let's go ahead and purchase these two elementals on the right here. I don't think I'm going to be buying the card on the left, even though we already have one of those. Actually, I'm going to sell. I'm going to sell that guy in favor of this elemental here. Let's go ahead and refresh and see what we can pull. Ooh, this is good. This is really good. I'm going to go ahead and freeze this. And go ahead and play our Cyclone. And I think this is pretty good. Alright, our opponent this time seems to also be running elementals. But I think we have a pretty good chance of winning this battle. Solely on the fact that our lineup is a little bit better. Because of the Gentle Jin. Actually, I don't think I even needed the Gentle Jin. That's pretty beautiful. Alright. We're gonna do a whopping 14 damage to our opponent there. And now for the next recruitment phase. Let's see what we can get. Oh, that's beautiful. Our Gentle Jin gave us a solid there by giving us our golden minion. So let's go ahead, get our free refresh. And I believe we should have enough room to play our Crackling Cyclone and burn through our elementals to give us +1 with their battle cry. And ooh, even more perfect. Okay, so let's do this right. We first want to play this elemental that gets +1 to +1 to all of our elementals first. Before ooh. Ooh. Okay, so purchase this guy, play him, give +2/+2 to all our elementals, and then discover a Tavern Tier 5 character. Which, ooh, we got another Gentle Jin. That is perfect. Okay, so let's go ahead play this Tavern Tempest that will give us another elemental, which is a +1/+1, perfect. Let's go ahead buy the other and play him actually instead of our Gentle Jin. Because we played so many elementals this round, we could give a ton of bonuses to our leftmost elemental, and I think we should be able to win this battle easily. That is pretty crazy. We did not lose a single minion in this battle, dealing a whopping 26 damage to our opponent. That's pretty crazy. Okay, so now for the next recruitment phase. Our initial recruitment minions aren't that great. So I think I'm going to go ahead and refresh to see if we could get a good elemental, and yes, we got a +1/+1. Let's go ahead and purchase that and continue refreshing to see what we could pull. Hopefully we could get a triple, but if not, that's okay. And alright, the rightmost elemental might be good, so we might want to freeze this. Yeah, let's go ahead and freeze it and give Reborn to our Gentle Jin. And hopefully next recruitment phase we could pull one of the elementals that we already have doubles of, so that we could go ahead and form another golden minion. And our next enemy is the Pyramid Dude, who still has his Divine Shield characters there. I think we're going to easily win this battle and probably take this guy out of the game. His team composition was questionable in my opinion, because there wasn't anything really strengthening his team comp a lot each turn. And yep, 23 damage. This guy is out of the game. And hopefully we can get lucky. Oh wait, that's right. I forgot that I froze the recruitment minions. I'm going to go ahead and upgrade the tavern real quick so that we can get a tier 6 by playing our golden minion here. And ooh, Lieutenant Gar. This could be really good. So now I have to figure out how I want to play this. I might get rid of Molten Rock in favor of Lieutenant Gar. Because we do have a lot... Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do it. Because we do have a lot of elementals in store, and we could quickly boost up Lieutenant Gar's HP, I think. Let's play the Arcane Assistant, then the Stasis Elemental. And that should give us another elemental to use. And yes, this is perfect. This guy, the Tavern Tempest, gives us another elemental. So we could just quickly power up Lieutenant Gar. Just like so. I'm going to go ahead and sell the party elemental in favor of... Ooh, the panda's pretty good. But I'm going to play our Death Rattle here. Give him Reborn since he has lower HP than our other Jin. And I think this will be pretty good for the next battle. And it seems we're going against the Elemental, dude, who's pretty good in the comp position of his team, I think. This is going to be a tough battle, but I think I'm going to be the one victorious at the end. Solely because of my huge Crackling Cyclone and General Gar. Yes, I preserved the majority of my forces, and I took him out of the game early on, which is really good. So now, time to prepare for the final battle. So Cat Inc. here could probably be huge because of his hero power. So we're gonna hopefully power up our minions as much as possible. And ooh, Gentle Jin, we can get his golden version. Okay, so I want to play the panda here so that we could increase the stats of our later elementals. Let's go ahead and refresh. Perfect. Tavern Tempest. Let's go ahead and play him. Sell him. Get a free refresh. Okay. Let's see what else the tavern has to offer. I think. Okay, so we could probably play this Molten Rock real quick. And let's go ahead and play our Gentle Jin. And I think we should be perfect for this battle. Let's go ahead and use his golden ability, free hero. And I think we should be able to win this. I'm pretty confident. Yeah, his lineup is not as good as mine. Yep, Lieutenant Gar, protecting the majority of my forces, and we're gonna smack him with a 26, although he still survived. So we're just gonna go ahead and power up our minions even more, because why not? And I think we should win this. Let's see what we can get from the refreshes. I could buy the Molten Rock, but let's see if we can get a triple. I don't think we're going to be lucky enough to pull a triple. No, we were not. Okay, so let's go ahead, give our Gentle Jin power up, and I think we should go ahead and sell the panda so that we could boost our elementals more with the elementals here. And this should be perfect. So let's keep on selling the elementals to keep on boosting our minions. Let's go ahead and refresh actually to see if we could get a triple real quick. I don't think we are going to be able to pull a triple, which is a little bit unfortunate, but we should be perfectly fine. Let's go ahead and buy this elemental and play it. And yeah, it should be good. I'm feeling really confident, unless he got absurdly lucky. Should be able to win this. So I see he rearranged his team composition a little bit, added another mech minion that deals 4 damage once it dies, but I don't think that will be enough to save him. Because Lieutenant Gar is very, very tanky. And this should be a win. Yeah. Let's go, boys. We pulled a W. Hitting our opponent for 22 damage and claiming the victory for ourselves. Ladies and gentlemen, we did it.